this weekend. So I believe the weather's going to get a bit pooey later on, so this might be my my best show of the weekend here. Perfect conditions for me. It's bone dry motorbike trials. Well, it's about riding over things, trying to find grip, trying to hop and bounce and flick, completely different to a lot of the bikes here. Honda 4-stroke machines, I've only been on these the last 3 years. I was 25 years of World Championship on gas machines. They went bust, they were bought out by KTM, and I changed to Honda. Now these for me are absolutely fantastic. The suspension, the engine, they're the only bike in trials that's fuel injection. And being Honda, they're absolutely bomb-proof. These bikes were brand new for Manchester Bike Show in March. They've been out pretty much every weekend since. We thrashed the pants out of them, and all we've done is put fuel in them. We haven't even adjusted the chain, we haven't even cleaned the air filter. Not one nut or bolt has fell out of these bikes, so typical Japanese quality. So the bikes are identical. You can buy them in the shops around £8,500 to £9,000. We've added stunt pegs front and rear on this one. It's going to be a three-part show. First part of the show involves this machine here. Wheelie stoppies, donuts, burnouts. It's going to rip around this small arena here today. Believe it or not, using all 6 gears. Incredibly close ratio gearbox. Top speed 58 to 60 mile an hour, and we should, from the top corner to the bottom here, we should be getting pretty much flat out on these bikes here today. So the first 10 minutes involves this one here, wheelie stoppies, donuts, burnouts. The bike on the roof of the van there, exactly the same batch, same model, apart from it has no stump pegs. And that's the bike we're going to do a bit of trials on. We're going to ride over the pyramids, blocks, we've got ramps front and rear. We're going to hop into the crowd as well and see how close we can get to you lovely bikers here today. And then the final part of the show, if you lot make enough noise and I'm having enough fun, we're going to bring out the world famous monobike, and that is this machine here, minus the whole front end. No front wheel, no front brake, just a rear wheel, and hopefully that is going to put him a bit of a smile on everyone's face during the first show. So if you like what you see, make some noise. If you don't, well, there's plenty of sheep poo that you can throw at me during this first show. So we're going to get very close to the railing, so take one small step back. We don't want to be collecting any fingers and toes during this first show. So we're going to start the show on the back wheel in third gear. The man from the Isle of Man and the latest Honda Trials machines, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, and we open the throttle, we dump the clutch, we go straight onto the back wheel. So it looks a little bit bumpy out here today. We throw the left leg out, MotoGP style, and we get the bike around the arena. Pretty easy really. And that's all done by dragging the back brake and on the throttle. All it is, a wheelie is all about resistance, and that's, well, that's pretty simple stuff. Oh, madam, we don't repeat while you sit there. Okay. So we head up to the top here. Next up, on the back wheel, one arm, one hand, give us a wave, you miserable lot. Good morning. Okay, pretty simple stuff. And the final wheelie, before we go on to the front wheelie, we're going to jump on the rear mud guard and have a bit of river dance there. One wheel, one leg. And next up, now we're gonna have a go at a bit of front wheel action. And obviously you all bikers, you know what happens when you grab a load of front brake on the grass. The front tyre locks up and you crash and burn. But we're going to go flat out in 50. You grab a load of front brake, get about 40 mile an hour, and hopefully we'll get a lovely front wheel wheelie towards you lot. So here we go. Hard on the gas, hard on the front brake. We ride the bike along, up to the railings. Ooh, and down again. Thank you. So the same again. Yeah, only 38 horsepower, but the bike only weighs 70 kilograms. So it has got a bit of go. There we go, second time. Oh, and we'll be interested to see if we can do that later on when it rains. Now down the first gear, bit of side saddle action. No horsey people here today, is there? Madam horsies, no. Okay, bikers, you might like a bit of side saddle action then, but not on horses. We've never been a side saddle here today. Jump on one side of the stump pegs, we get wheeling up, and then one hand comes off for the lovely people here today. Oh. And then even better, loads of lovely ladies here today. There's a bit of leg from the Isle of Man. There we go, ladies. Woo. So, you can see to the left leg here, it's got a big brace on it. Practicing on the beaches on the Isle of Man during lockdown. We tried to have a go at surfing on these top stump pegs, and we fell over the handlebars and snapped the fibia and tibia. But today, we're going to have a go at steering again the bike with the shins. From the top corner, let's see if we get up to about 40 mile an hour. Here we go. Hard on the gas. Time for a bit of surfing. Up on the pegs. Oh! Thank you. And one more maybe from the top corner. Second time. Down towards you lot. Hard on the throttle. Up on the pegs. Oh! Good job we went on the beans last night, yes. So a trials bike is designed to grip. That rear tyre today is running at just 4 psi. We open the throttle and the bike takes off. We're going to try and hang over the front and get it going in a donut. So you lot at the front could be chewing on a bit of grass or maybe a bit of horse poo. So the first donut should look a little bit like this. See if we can get the hand down on the grass as well. Full gas. Oh, and it wants to wheelie, so we're going to hang right over. Like that. A little bit of front brake. The hand down on the grass. Come on, you lot. Make some noise. It's trying to grip. It's trying to grip on the top. Round into the figure of 8. Oh, super style. Hanging over the front. And you're on the wall. Now, slowing things down again. Talking about breakages and knackered parts. I'm 50 years of age, and 4 years ago, I had a double hip replacement, and the surgeon says, "Whoa, Steve, you've got to stretch out a bit." So we came up with this BMX stretch, BMX flex. It's all about tickling the throttle, tickling the front brake, and if we get around a bit further, ladies, why on about tickling? There we have it. Now, back onto the stump pegs. And I call this my Dougie Lampkin replica wheelie because a friend of mine wheelied the TT course in the Isle of Man, 37 3/4 miles, stood on stunt pegs like this. I also call it the £1 million wheelie because Red Bull had a budget of over £1 million. So here's my £1 million TT wheelie, 37 3/4 miles, and it took him nearly an hour and a half. So I know Dougie pretty well. He says he's from Yorkshire. He said, "Hey up." Legs were right cramped up, he says at the end. It was worth it for £1 million. I bet you it was, Dougie. So there's my TT Week stump peg wheelie. Thank you. So, we've been on the top, we've been on the side, we've been on the front, but we haven't been on the inside. This is mega difficult, and we can only do this after I had a new set of hips, because it's the wrong side and it's the awkward side. And we're going to have a go here today to get the bike spinning this way. So a 3 and 2 and 1. Up we go, and we've got it. Look at the face. Look at the grimace. Oh, it hurts. It's awkward. Come on, you lot, that's for you. So, time to park this machine up and bring out the next machine. And if you look on the bottom there, you'll see the big metal guard, and that's for parking it on. And again, I'll mention Dougie. If you're from Yorkshire, your name was Dougie, you'd say, "Hey up, park motorbike like that." But that's a bit boring. We want to park it a bit more flamboyant and a bit more flash than Dougie. So, we're going to wheelie in. Where should we wheelie in from? We're going to make it really, really difficult. We're going to wheelie in from the top corner and see if we can put the bottom of the bike on the top of there. So there we go, sir. Stick your mitts around that, have a bit of a blip on that. Oh, yeah. Not quite like your road bike, but it's good for doing this. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you park your motorbike. You wheelie in, you throw the left leg out, you line it up, you hit the back brake. Like that. So that's just it, probably fall off later in the show. So that's the rubbish part of the show. Now it's going to get a whole lot better because, well, it can't get any worse. We're going to drop straight down the windscreen. No windscreens broke during this year so far, and I don't want to be driving down to London tonight in a pair of goggles if we break this one. So motorbike trials, remember it's not about big air time, precision, timing and balance, and it's a bike will start. There we have it. So it might be the same bike, same model, but actually it feels a little bit different. Every bike is a bit different, the clutch bite's in a slightly different place. So we we get familiarised with it, we have a bit of a hop and a bop, and well, I presume things like that were happening last night. The van's rocking, don't come knocking, because well, maybe I'm on your roof. We go to the edge of the windscreen, and ladies, we have a knee trembling moment because it's the point of no return. First gear, a 3, a 2, a 1, oh, and down, oh, down we come. So the bike is stone cold, and you can hardly hear. We're going to get a bit of heat in the engine, almost like an electric bike. Incredibly environmentally friendly, it holds only half a litre of fuel, and that lasts over 2 hours. So the engine, a little bit of heat in there now. We touch the throttle at 5th gear, and look at this, it wheelies so forward, massively torquey. That's 5th gear, round the arena, so easy. So the bike is lovely and warm. Woo! 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 Very close, madam. No language this time. No. So the engine's warm now, we need to get some heat. Into the suspension, going hopping from left to right, down the arena, because what we want is a rear suspension that's like a pogo stick. Oh yeah. Woo-hoo. Because 70 odd kilogram, it's light, but it's not that light for me to hop into the crowd. So I think we've got ourselves a volunteer already, because she used some lovely language when I first skidded into it. So what I want to do, madam, yes, it was who? It was you. She's hiding. She's got a better suntan than you, so we're going to use this lady. One hand there, one hand there. She's also wearing shades, so that's going to protect her eyes, because we're going to get very close. Down south are we, madam? Oh, up to north, okay. So, how close can we get? Well, we're going to see how close we can get. The first thing, well, the bike likes you. Yes. Really good. Are you ready? The man from the Isle of Man, and your name is? M.A.G, all the way from Scotland. So, M.A.G, you trust a man in your skirt, so you're going to have to trust a man. Years ago I could say lycra, but now unfortunately it's nylon. Are you ready, M.A.G? Is that your fella? No, he's got the camera ready. So we've got 10 million cover. If we squash your nose, you can have a new nose, and we can have 5 million out of it each. Here we go, M.A.G. Hop. A hop, a bop. Here we come. Oh, we're looking good. Oh, M.A.G. Oh, we just missed the hand. Bit offline. We're going to see if we can touch the nose this time. Yeah, that went a bit skew with. That was the half a shandy last night. So stay with me. Oh. A little bit nervous here today. Brow is sweaty, butt cheeks are clenched. Here we come. Oh, yeah. Oh! Round of applause. She didn't even flinch. Okay. Time to get serious now. 6 forward gears. No reverse gear. But we're getting reversing. Back down the ramp, just like this. Onto the roof. Pull the clutch in. And there's a beautiful reverse gear. Next up. Oh, what was that going to do? We're going to have him over the pyramid, because he described a lot like the ride, and my wife will confirm this. It's very, very unstable, and it's very, very tricky at the best of times. Maybe okay for your dog show, but not that fantastic for a motorbike stunt show. So first of all, we're going to do it nice and steady. Use the bottom of the bike, and try and put the bottom of the bike on the top of the pyramid. So first gear again. A 3, a 2, a 1. Oh, pants. I haven't cocked that well and truly up. The only one that's not laughing is me. That was desperate. So, come on, Steve. Jelly legs, jelly everything. So trial's all about trying to keep calm, and that's really not in my nature. The heart is pounding, the brow is sweaty. Here we go. Oh, second time perfect. So, when you get things right, this sport looks incredibly easy. When you get it wrong, you look absolutely pants. So, that's the easy way. Now we're going to try and go down, and that can be a bit of an issue because I put on a lot of weight during lockdown, and now my pants are falling down. Let's get out of here. Oh. So, I said that's the easy way. Now we're going to go really fast and see if we can do it at one. If we crash and burn, it's the end of the show. If we manage to do it, it'd be nice to hear a bit of a yelp. So here we go, a lot more speed. Brave or stupid maybe, in one go. Looking for second gear this time, not first. Where are you, second? Okay, second gear. Get ready with your cameras. 3, a 2, and a 1. Oh! In one go. We could have left this something. Okay. So we're going okay so far. Yeah, we're still more big. Well, the blocks. Down to first gear again. 73 kilogram. We're going to try and hop onto the top. All done with timing, precision and balance. We have none of those things. So let's see how we get on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the hell off there, yeah? So again, that's the easy way. The hard way, and all the top guys in the world, they seem to go everywhere on the back wheel at the moment. The push bike guys did it first, and now the motorbike guys are just like blooming rabbits. But all that lot are in the 20s. I'm 50. This hurts, it's hard work, but we managed to try and get on the pace a little bit. So let's see if we can do all this lot on the back wheel. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we've got it first time! What an absolute fluke! Yes! Now, we've been over the box. We've been on the pyramid, we jumped off the roof, but we haven't been back up the windscreen. It's still in one bit. And you lot now have a bit of a choice, because we can either start very close, about there, or we can wheelie in from you lot. Wheelie in. And you're stood there with a brand new drink and I'm gagging, so can I befriend you? What's your name? You're not from Scotland, are you? That's alright, she's going to share the drink, she's not from Scotland. There we go, madam. Whew. Are the speakers still working? Can you hear me? Yeah! So we're going to wheelie in from madam here. Third gear. The flags are flapping the wrong way. If it catches me in the face, it will rip me off the back of the bike, and it should be alright, good crash. So, how are we doing there, madam? Am I touching or are you touching? So we're backed up there. We do this little stunt with the sheep and the yellow man. Yeah. So third gear, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick the front wheel and wheelie from here. Okay. Oh, we dropped the front wheel, we're offline. Oh, we opened the throttle, we just cleared the gap. Down to first gear, over the gap, over the barrel, and then nearly over the bars. Oh! So, yeah, we're going okay, but it's dead easy with two wheels, isn't it? Anyone can ride with 2 wheels. But what we want to try and do during this first show, before it rains, is bring out the world famous motorbike. But what we need, we're going to need a bit of noise from you lot. So we want to know who would like to see the world famous motorbike here today. That was pants. I know you lot are really noisy because I heard you last night. You kept me up till about 2 this morning. So we're going to have one more go. Who wants to see the world famous motorbike? Much better. So last time we parked on the back wheel. This time we're going to park on the front wheel and we're going to bring out a bike with just 1 wheel. So we have the stand over there. Where's the stand? We're going to come from the far side. Ooh. Here we go, on the front wheel. Oh! So, what a great crowd. I thought you'd still be in bed here this morning at 12, but obviously didn't drink enough last night. So 20 seconds, 30 seconds, that's all it would take. Just ask the wife, she's here. We're going to pull the front forks out. And then we're going to have a go ripping around this small arena on 1 wheel. So, front brake is off. You don't need that because we have no front wheel. The only place you're going to see this in the world is here today. Tony Bow, the world champion, he does this in Spain, but they've got a world championship today. So, only the idiot from the Alaman will be doing this. So the final screws are coming undone. And then the whole lot is going to drop out on the floor. And then I strongly recommend that if you have enough alcohol tonight, you have a go at this, because you could have a real good laugh. Now, the final screws are tightened up. There's one we can't tighten up, it is. And then we're going to need ourselves a volunteer to help me ride my throbbing Honda machine. So it's no Harley Davidson, it's no retro piece, but maybe the rider's retro. So, again, the only person I'm not laughing is me. So mad, as soon as you were laughing at me, do you fancy giving me a hand to ride this? I'm sure you do. Yes, you do. Everyone wants you to.
Come on, Tina.
You can't use that thing, because, well, you're supposed to be equal.
Oh, go on, Tina.
Yeah, go on. Moving on here, it's open at the end. It's open round. So, question is, can she help me ride my Honda machine? Where's she gone? Yes, she's here. She's there. What's your name? Where are you from? Tina, all the way from, this is Scarborough. My wife's from very near there. She should be here. No, she's had a few injuries over the years from this, so that's why she's on that side. Now, is the husband here? Is the husband here? He's here, is that the husband? Husband, can I trust this lady to whip it out on time? We're going to give you a countdown from 5 to 0. When we get to 0, you need a strong grip. You want to grab the stand there, pull it to where your feet are now. Watch the stump pegs sticky in your head, that will hurt. This will tell you that. Are you ready? So bend down. There it is. Not on camera. Oh. How many trust this lady? No. Are you ready to whip it out? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull! I don't think that was funny. Yeah, that's my sore leg. Oh. Not that leg that hurt though. No, you were fantastic. The woman from Scarborough does a great job. The man from the oh man, well, he's getting a bit old to get up and keep it up. So we're going to have a second go. Come on, Steve. I thought we were away then. Ready this time? No. No, not me. 3, 2, 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, not too sure how we're going to stop. Both are both crashing, either off the front or off the back. Look, she's on the way already. Get out of here. Now, yes, up on the sea, maybe. So good. Oh, it's so long. Yeah, now, down into the middle, down into the middle. Here we go. There we have a bit of a hand for all the gentlemen. Yay! For the ladies, a bit of a leg. Oh, we're knackered. We can't hold on much longer. We've been out here. We've been out here 30 odd minutes. And we're pretty done in, but we can't finish the show like that, can we? We want to go out on a bit of a high. So I'm going to see if I can get it up on my own, and then we're going to park it somewhere higher and try and go out in a load of smoke. Can we get to the top of the barrel, or maybe even the roof of the van? What do you reckon, little one? What would you like to see? On the top of the trailer? Give it a go? Yes. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've had as much a laugh as I have. We haven't felt any sheep poo hit me, so, well, I guess that's a good thing because you must have slightly enjoyed it. So, drink up before the next show, it'll look even better. Here we go for the final. Oh, we're up and away for the final time. Can we get a laugh? Can we get some noise? Oh! Have a go tonight. £5 to go. Yes, we'll be open from 6 p.m. Now, we're going to turn in. We're going to turn in. Can we hit the back ramp? We're looking good. We stand up. Oh, oh, yes, yes. We hop, we bop, and finally we drop. Come and have a sit on these bikes after the show. Kiddies, you come and have a picture taken. But before then, enjoy the show and chew on my smile. Fantastic crowd for the first show. I really appreciate it. We'll see you again